Hey everyone, welcome to Sauce. Let's I don't know if I wanted to come in here. Anyway. Nah. Let's wrap some stuff up. I don't remember what we were doing at the Denny's Tannery, but let's check. Okay. I remember something happened, but that gave me the location. Ghostly bellowing and shrill cackling laughter. Oh. The place has been abandoned for years, probably since the cows came home. A lot of the equipment is wrecked, and a lot of it is covered in dust. First thing you notice is that there's a bunch of rodeo clowns in here fighting with their cows exactly. A lot of possessed skins of cows. It's just strange because I've seen people wearing, for example, colored chaps, and I've never seen anyone being attacked by their chaps. Oh man. As you approach the cow and weird cow leather ghost thing, they take notice of you and stop fighting while the process is in development. Hate it right back, no. Jeez. What's this? Door is locked. Attempt to sneak up in the cow. Your attempt to sneak up in the cow fails, assuming you're just even sneaking, not just moseying over. Let's face the other group of cows for clowns. No. Oh no. It's King Cow. Beat the cow, but the enemy of your enemy is apparently not your friend because the clown decides it's his turn to be on the right side of the screen. Oh! Oh, on the right side of the screen, huh? There's one clown and one countdown. Cloud down. You hear a lot of more fighting going on in the rest of the tannery, so that pat on the back will have to wait for later. So I found another toolbox. Besides miscellaneous scraps and junk that naturally accumulate some box, size of one Sears-looking scissors. Wow. I'm barely good. I'm generally decent in English and I'm good day, but now I'm really bad at English. Please no. Yeah, that should do it. This place is super low level. I should have been here much earlier. This place is very low level to me. Please ignore the fact that I just used demonic clowns and bedfellows in the same sentence. Ugh. Ugh. Why you do this to me? The scene has the makings of a real brawl. Not only one of the clowns has a nasty look in his eye, nastier than typical, one of the possessed cowhides is stretched in a tanning frame, which makes it stronger somehow, I assume. Guess what? The clowns turn on you after all the cows are dead. Of course they do. Please stop that. What a massive fight was, and what a massive floor is afterward. At least now you're free to poke around the scenery. You take the nasty clown's knife, and oh look, they also had a key. Varmint skinning knife. That body must seem lying here since the cows came home. Tannery Saint. Oh, storage. Saint Rage storage. Build a camera. Build a crate. There you go. Oh, I can just shove myself inside the debris there. Oh, okay. There's much left of him. Gigantic lime manure. Can I do something with this bucket of light? Because I haven't seen a bucket. No, apparently not. Okay. In that case, I guess I will go in the back door and see what's in there. Oh boy, oh geez, this is not a good situation to be in. You quickly hide behind some old ten hides. Huh, is that why they're called that? There are 3 clowns out here, and each one with a nasty looking knife. One of them is licking his knife, and the sound makes you think there's literally sharpening the blade on his tongue. They're facing down 2 of the stretched hide cows and a monstrous thing that looks like an entire cow skeleton draped in flayed cow skin. I bet you lot think you're real clever breaking through to the human plane. Did you think he wouldn't follow you? Did you think we'd find a weapon here to use against us, or are you just trying to escape? What? You take that back! None of them seem to have noticed you. Looks like you could sneak back through the door if you're really careful. I have no intention. Huh, who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? Candygram? Uh-oh, now's your chance, get him! Ungolish. Hell cow. As predictable as ever, the cows turn on you once you've helped them defeat the cows. Sigh. Please stop. Die. Just die so I don't need to deal with you anymore. Phew, it's a good thing the clowns hate cows more than they hate humans, or that fight could have gone way worse. Fortunately, it seems unlikely you'll run into any more animated leather-clad clown skeletons on your adventure, right? Hooray! Yeah, that could have gone much worse, I suppose. No kidding. You approached the hire warily. Looks like it was too tense to be possessed. This me a storage key shed. Maybe the key you found can open it. Don't think you need to advise on how to loot this place for supplies. There's some guy hiding behind a light barrel. What the heck? It's a guy hiding back here hiding behind a barrel. He isn't very good at hiding. Hello? Oh, you're not one of those horrible clowns. No, I'm Bear Johnson. I'm grade Tanner. Good thing you arrived. It couldn't be held out much longer. Are you actually a Tanner? Is that surname? Your surname? Both. What are you doing here? Hiding. Why are you hiding here? Because I don't want to die. Well, I was scavenging for tanning materials. Cow's bane ain't easy to get hold of, as it was in the old days. But while I was searching, those cows showed up, and then those clowns showed up, so I locked myself in here to hide. What's cow's bane? It's a herb used for tanning leather. It can't grow in large batches anymore because cows show up and wreck the place. So there's other stuff, generally pig leather and so on. It's not as good though. Be careful with them. Cowbane seeds. Okay. How long have you been here? 3 or 4 days. I'm starving. Shooting this old leatherhead for sustenance. Seriously? Yep. Want some? No. Took care of the clowns and the cows, so consider yourself rescued. Wonderful. As soon as I get a new shop set up, you can count on me for any leather goods you need. And first, no one's on the house. What happened to know where I might set up a new shop? What happened to your shop? Care to guess? Cows. Yep. It's empty lot. Great. Alright. Head right there. So are you telling me that there is going to be a lot after this point? I love the mind-explaining bonus. It's so funny and clever. Wow, what the heck? What the hell just happened to my FPS there? Just completely dropped. Let's see, hot dog. Greatest fine leather goods. Leather chaps, belts. Oh, hey there. Welcome to Bear Shop. Let me give you something as thanks for helping me out. One of these and a little elbow grease and a little imagination. Anything can be sharpened. Oh, thanks. Just know I can still do for you. Fine bandolier. Flexible chaps. Inflexible chaps. Like British schoolboys, these chaps allow you to do something. What was it? Allow you to move more freely. Why are you doing magic? Oh my god. I don't want to, like, that's gross. I mean, it's chaps. Chaps are gross. Let's be honest. Come on. Okay. What do I have? Spit-soaked pants. Flexible chaps. Whatever. At least I have that. Lot available, lot available. Loot? No, lot available. Not a lot available past this point. Okay. Sincerely, I'm not really sure where to go now to sort out the... Ideal, I'm an artist. Oh, the hat. This is coincidence. Close your brain. Think how handy it will be for reading at night. Look, I'll put it this way. You're an artist. You depend on your eyes and ability for your ability to create. Well, once your hat burns down far enough, your eyeballs are going to boil in their sockets. That'll put a hamper on my painting. Of course, well before that happens, your brain will roast, starting with the... Okay, I made your point. I forgot to check what the hat gives. Let's check it now. 8 mysticality, okay. I'm not really sure where exactly I had to go to sort out the last of the alien things. But I figure it's in one of these mines, but I don't really remember which one it was in. West Central Storage Facility. I already looted this place. What happens if I wander? My the seventh of Guardian Stone. I imagine there's gonna be something. I'm gonna find a new place. It's lemon cleans. Pretty sure I saw a floating banana. Oh. I want to believe there's a location in this area here. You damn ghosts won't get me. You'll hammer you back into the grave where you belong. Well, that's a new one. Oh no, he won't. Fine. Insane construction worker. Fair enough. Spooky. Beat the guy's senses and take the hammer so he can't attack any more travelers. And his wallet so he can't buy any more hammers. Wait, the text said he died. I'm not imagining that, right? The text did say he died. In combat, at least. Presumably he didn't die for real, but... sad that he did. Let's see. Medal of adequacy. Blast caliber. Cooking pistol. Kinda wanna have enough money to do the thing, but it's kinda hard to get money now. Like stuff is pretty. I mean, there's not much in the way of things I can sell. I mean, I can sell this ring here. It's not very useful to me, and honestly, it's worth a lot. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Let's go to the silver later. I wanted to do the thing with the Smell-it-on. Like, it's either that or I can buy the silver plater. What are my options? Maybe something else? Maybe something else? Maybe something else? I could silver up this coil of barbed wire. Oh no. Let's see what I didn't know I could plate barbed wire. You can keep some cows out of your property, huh? It's a strange choice to silver plate this, but it's definitely one of the 4 shiniest turnips you've ever seen, and it's balanced such that you can wear it on your head. All hail the monarch of turnips. Oh my god, that looks Stupid as hell. Where's the El Vibrato? Where? Oh, here it is. Okay, I didn't actually mean to click that, but oh well. Actually, I guess I should get around to solving the mystery of the military cemetery. It's way more complicated than it... I mean, the last clue we had was something like... What was it? I don't remember the name of the plot. The number, I mean. Died penniless and alone. Yeah, this one was the Rot 13 puzzle, which is like... It's a type of cipher in which you just switch 13 letters forward. You switch 13 letters forward and it becomes a different word. Yeah. We were at this... Apparently we were at this plot. And the solution to this is... Oh, every sec... Oh, okay. That's what. I have to read every 2 seconds, so... Every second letter, so I skip B and read E. I skip A and read U. I skip T and read O. I skip A and read N. I skip N and read Y. And that's how you solve that one. Eunonym 370. Crush that bash for Boulder Sailman. Apparently, I mean, I'm looking this up because I have really no clue, and actually, the thing I'm looking at barely even makes an attempt at explaining what I'm supposed to do. I'm like, the thing I'm reading says, this puzzle treats every letter as if the alphabet were backwards. How? What? What? Okay. Solution is wedged. 690. Colored her hair 6 times a day. This puzzle treats the listed times a naval semaphore code. I would have to look that up. Don't know what the heck. So if I go back to plot 11, you notice that someone left a rock on this grid inscribed LOL, which everyone knows stands for lots of love. Though you're not sure why they placed it upside down. That's the last hint, next hint, like LOL upside down looks like 7. No wait, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what it looks like, 7 or 7. First meta puzzle. Oh my gosh. So I have to use the first letter of all the words I use for these puzzles. Courier walks up to you. According to General Heimer's will, I'm supposed to deliver this to the person standing at his grave at this exact moment. He hands you a package and then departs. You've not heard the last from me. So now you have to like take all the words that you've used and put them on a grid and use like make a bunch of there's a bunch of ways you can use these words, but basically you have to read from the after putting all the words in a grid from 1 to 6 in a row in the appropriate order up to down. You take the bottom right word letter and then you start reading up and left, diagonally up and left from it. So if you put all the words in a grid, it will spell out genius. And you're supposed to deliver this to the person Standing at this grave at the exact time. The Coronian then knocks you out cold with a cudgel. Sleepy time. Dream. You're having some sort of strange dream. So yeah, the rocks on the bottom of the dream are braille, and they spell out the secret is in the trees. And when you compare the trees, there are short and tall trees, and they make out a Morse code pattern that gives you a series of numbers, which you use the numbers to determine which letter from each of the 6 words in the puzzles you are supposed to use to get the final answer, which is shined. Then you get this. Oh, thank goodness. Then you get this, a cool sapphire. That's it, and that's what you get for doing that, which is nice, absolutely. Now, I cannot. I want to say that I want to be more or less thoroughly done with this before I decide that I'm satisfied with this. But let's just check how much time. Okay, I still have a lot of time. You hear a loud hiss, except it actually sounds like brrr, which is first clue that you're being attacked by a cobra. A cobra. Extremely rare to find one so near the desert, but considering its far northern habitat, maybe that explains why it's so angry. So it's the cold snake. Oh, I guess I'll increase my points first, and then I can do enough damage to kill it in one hit. Snake liver. You try to skin the frozen knife, but it shatters as soon as your knife touches it. You gave the snake the cold shoulder, which is ironic, but it doesn't have arms. Actually, what can I do with the cool sapphire? I imagine I can make something with it. Let's check. Have a look. Your cool, strange silver crystal. Silicon ring. 11 mysticality. You can't help feeling like this ring is waste of whatever the silver crystal is, but on the other hand, it's a very, very nice ring. With this ring on, everyone know that you're hot stuff. I'm gonna have to give it grossly shrieky moo, a cow school read in its own personal blizzard shards ice. In as much as it's possible to ascribe an emotional state to it, yours gets the emotion to be upset. I'm gonna summon the golem because I don't think I can one-hit kill that. But oh yeah, I probably could with the bonus damage from her. Bonk. Inferno go cow. Inferno cow. Cool cow. Cool. Something tells me I should just give up words. I don't. Select secondary terminal. Chrono key terminal. Fabrication offline. Local power terminal. Coffee military Roberto containment. Planetary garbage disposal. Chrono key fabrication facility. Chrono key facility. Initiate chrono key fragment. You get key-shaped El Vibrato device. Terminal makes a type of sound you've never heard before, and your bag gets slightly heavier. Investigate and find out, oh yeah, it's just that weird El Vibrato thing that you found in the woods when you were 6. I think has been there the whole time. Yeah, totally. Absolutely, of course. Time squeezer. Damn. Roberto containment. Jeez, that was noisy. It's a time tube. Cow's bane seeds. A bale of cow's bane. This is an entire crop of cow's bane, dried and wrapped up into a big bale, and since the Vatican decree back in 91, all bales like this are intrinsically Christian. As long as they're not Batman. Okay, so I got a key thing. I don't really know what to do with it. Let me... Does the Professor have anything to say about this key thing? I have my doubts. Nope. I'm gonna have to explore some caves and find out where I was supposed to do something. Where can I do something with this? Eventually I might find it. I do not envy my character for having to wander into this soup flavored cave repeatedly. It must stink. Must be a very unbearable... Oh, fluid pipeline. Okay, that's right. I don't have pipe fluids. Let's try the... Let's try this deepest delve mine. See what happens in there. Coal smasher. No, I don't remember which level I had to go to. Because I just have to figure it out. Can I do something with it? I guess not. Dictarine, blood beans, wary. I don't need any of these, honestly. I don't really feel like leveling any skills up right now. Let's see. West Roberto containment power offline. East Roberto containment power online. Positronic resonator detected. Something tells me I need to... Maybe if I turn them both off. Let's check. Let's go back here and... It does have a ghost of raccoon. Oh, these jerks are quick. Ghost trapper. Zeros would be zero them. I have no choice but to fight the ghost trapper with the ghost of a raccoon on his head. The trapper became the trappee, I guess. Destroy the ghost trapper and the animal spirits you collected are free to go to heaven or Valhalla or wherever animals go. Alice studies the remains of the undead. I thought she only studied the remains of skeletons. Because since she's into that, she's not really into that. In theory, if the containment powers are off, I assume I could like, if their containment is off, I assume I can unleash Roberto. Olive Garden Homestead. Nearly bowled over by the smell of flowers. Olive Garden's homestead, I mean. Hell, I forgot to ask a neighbor to water my herb garden. Oh well. No, shouldn't go traipsing through this woman's garden without permission. Name's Bear. I'm Olive. Nice garden you got there, Olive. Looks delicious. Oh, I don't grow them to eat. I just grow them to grow them. If you got to know how, you're welcome to harvest anything you like. Always happy to meet another cactus aficionado. Did you know there's more than 2,000 different breeds of cactus, all different shapes and sizes, colors of flowers? If you know what sort of cactus to look for, they will help you survive on the desert. Collect and store a lot of drinkable water, several varieties bear edible fruit. Saguaro cactuses, those are the tall ones with arms. Generally live to be 160, 170 years old. Heck, they're not even considered adults until they're 125. People probably think me this weird cactus lady that live outside of town. Doesn't matter to me as long as I got my needle babies. I'm gonna marry one. Not definitely not first person. Uh-oh. Burr barrel. I know where this is going. I'm finally going to help that guy out. Frisco poppy. Once prolific, now rare species of poppy only grows in the area around Frisco, despite the protests of a native flora who doesn't want it to grow in their backyard. Clownwort pollen. Oh, right. Something tells me you're gonna go for a little detour here. Detour. El vibrato transponder. El vibrato transponder. You. Yeah, that's right. Get wrecked, El vibrato contraption thing. Hey, Cactus Bill. Look, guess what? Found just a gal for you. Godspeed, Cactus Bill. Godspeed, Cactus Bill. Let's go back to Olive Garden and see what happens when I get there. A tree next to you explodes in a shower of splinters. You turn your head slightly to regard a stump with a hatchet sticking out of it. You turn the other way to regard the large bear that threw it at you. Second glance, you see that he isn't a bear at all, but a big muscular man with a giant beard and bearskin pants. Howdy. If you think you're gonna take me alive, you got another thing coming, pal. What I was thinking was, what should I do for lunch? Oh, that's a nice tree. I know you're one of them bandit hunters. You ain't gonna catch me hibernating. Convince him of your benign intentions. You're a bandit. I'm a bandit. You steal people's beards? I do have quite a lot of beards, so that checks out. No, I steal from bears. What, like their honey, their skins, and their honey? Okay. I only have bandits. I haven't been hired by any bears or anything. You telling me there's no brunty on my head? Not unless the governor went and made terrible puns illegal again. Seriously, that was the worst. And bared it? Good grief, that's just nonsense. Barely even a pun at all. Barely even a pun at all. Barely? Huh, I'm leaving. Barely. Hello there, welcome to the... No? Hey Abil, I see you found a place. Found the love of my life. Lost thanks to you, Bear. Love at first sight, got married right away. Good luck, desolate wasteland. We're still figuring out how to hug. Maybe I should shave up, but those pines are important to protect and shade your skin. At least you can kiss as long as we're careful. I wonder what our children look like. Oh jeez, okay, bye. Oh jeez. Oh my gosh. Let's see what happens if I go here now. If the Roberta containment stuff units are offline, does that mean I can unleash Roberto? So is Roberto the aliens? Is that it? Is that the joke? Offline. Offline. Positronic. No, I guess not. I have to contain Roberto then. Darn. Let's do this again. In my head, it seems like it would make more sense for fire damage to be doubled against a frozen enemy, but it doesn't really work that way apparently. I don't know. I wouldn't know. Just have to suppose that that's the thing. Let's contain that thing then. Roberto contain. That was like alien words. You could make them out if you want. I'm not really worried about it. It's actually completely. Oh, the rain clouds. Call OSHA. One of the largest hexagons I've ever seen. Select secondary terminal. Weather adjustment. Garbage terminal. Garbage containment. Municipal sedative pipeline. Planetary orientation maintenance. Roberta containment. Alright, let's see what happens now. Howdy bear. No thanks. What the heck is going to happen now? Roberto containment is online, and the positronic reactor is detected. Initialize Roberto containment system. Whoa. That definitely wasn't here before. Take the crown. It's a perfect fit. This crown-shaped vibrato helmet was bestowed you for a very noteworthy achievement that you don't precisely understand. Yeah, I'm gonna have to grant you that one. I have no idea what just happened. It seems that we are now containing Roberto. Let's see if this does anything. Roberto containment system online. Okay. I really have no idea. What happens if I go here and try examining, wandering some more? And I want to believe there's something out down here, but everything glows blue for a second. Crates full of mining supplies. Yeah. Spiked coffee is apparently a mining supply. An ancient seaweed draped skeleton is shambling toward you, hissing and moaning. Oh, I guess we must meet near the beach. How do you determine where the desert stops and the beach begins? I really don't know how to tell the difference between desert sand and beach sand. I wanna fight this skeleton rather than just telling them off-ish. You won. Unfortunately, the skeleton didn't have much in the way of loot, but oh well, here this will do. A skull draped in seaweed and festoon of beach glass. Drown with me, it seems to whisper. Damn, that's pretty horrifying actually. I don't want to drown with anyone. Actually, I don't want to drown at all. The battery. I'm gonna have so many stacks of this. Catch a glimpse of something colorful. Far noise, you mesmerize the scintillating rainbow of shiny multicolored scales. A moment later, you realize you've fallen for the oldest trick in the book. Specifically, the book about how Frisco Vipers trap their prey because you're surrounded by Frisco Vipers. Oh boy. There are a lot of them. Really? Punch. They really don't even attack, they just move over to where the golem is. Just there's not even any animation there, it's just wow. You beat those stupid hippie snakes into the earth they love so much. Okay, that's nice. Doesn't seem like there's anything down there. Guess that's it. That's it for us. Moonbits. Look at this buff. 10 stacks of this buff, jeez. I want to make sure. What the heck? Come on. Didn't click that. Mine stuff. I wanted to check. Where was it that I could? I guess I'll have to explore. I think there was a place where I could do the ritual that the necromancer guys did. Pew, 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 pew. There was somewhere I could go to do that. I don't want to just find out where it was because I think I have everything I need to do that. Doesn't seem like it was here. Doesn't seem like it was here. How about this one? A Smeleton. The Smeleton. Oh. There's nothing really here. Yeah. Was it in Fort All Dead? Because here it turns out they're all dead. Before they were all dead, the fort was called Just Fine. No name on this stone. Okay. This could be decent experience, I guess, if I cared. Man, I know there was somewhere around here that I could use to. That had the thing, and I could use that to. I don't know where it was exactly. Let's see if I can find out. This looks dangerous. Looks like there's a huge cave in. I know it wasn't this side of the map. Just don't remember exactly where it was. A spittoon. I'm gonna have nightmares about spittoons in the future. No, I'm not, but like maybe my character will, or the guy, the person who wrote all the descriptions to the spittoons. Maybe they will have nightmares. This guy is going nuts. Put the El Vibrato headband on him. Blinks rapidly, shaking his head. Oh my goodness, where am I? I'm still in the mine. Uninjured and hungry but not starving, so I can't have been very long. Perhaps today. Good. Well, I must have you to thank, friend. Howdy, feeling better? Thank you for outfitting me with this remarkable device. Don't mention it. What's your name? Murray Morris, excavator of the unknown and purveyor of mysteries. Aye, excavating the unknown for mysteries to purvey, of course, at least attempting to. I was quite overcome. I've been oversensitive. Psychic emanations, you see. This happens. Curious little holes absolutely overflowing with them. Tell it for certain. It's risky business, and I took the gamble and lost. I've been staying in a town called Dirtwater to the south. Could probably do some good business purveying mysteries there. See you later, Murray. That's nice. I guess I can go check them out. No, I don't think it was here. North Central Positronic Reactor Quick Gate Facility. Quick Gate Online. Right. I've been here already. Nah. Abandoned Pickle Factory. I don't think it was in here. I can rule that one out. The Sewer Plater, I know it isn't. Old Millenary, no. Clown Campsite, no. Maybe the Butterfield Ranch. Right. Cow's butter. Churn. Ungulifs. That's a whole lot of churns. So okay, no. I don't think it was in Lake Spring either, but let's make sure. I never did check out how to. Key-shaped El Vibrato device hums as you approach the floating window and peer through. It opens into the incredibly brightly lit interior of a building. A sign on the far wall reads Snake Springs Plumbing Supply, and a sign on a nearby bin full of toilet plungers says plungers. 45,000 meat each. It's regular plungers. What the heck? It's strange. You finally found the other kind of plunger. Oh! Ah, pointy. So what? Am I supposed to explore a bunch of old locations because that's just gonna be there now? No, I'm going to the gulch. There's nothing there. There's nothing going. Nothing is gonna be here. I don't. Why am I coming here? Just spending time uncleverly. Fort Cowardice. Cannonade. The Big Apple. Alright. There's a single pie inside. Shot to pieces. This pie has been shot so many times now, its filling is now 100% bullets. Blech. Fort Cowardice. Demi-covering cannonball. That sounds very familiar. Was it in Daveyard actually? That had the thing I could... Maybe inside the mausoleum. Because I know it wasn't indoors somewhere, so maybe that, yeah. Glass spheres, nuts. I don't have any glass spheres? Damn. That sucks. What was the place that had the fort? Demico? I think it was this one. We're not cramming an entire baguette up your icing funnel. Go marrying a bagel, muffin chucker. Where did you learn talking like that? Finding guide to human cusses. Cake sucker. Brought you by the Brentwood Board of Tourism. Give me this pamphlet and I'm teaching you more better swearings. Wow, okay. Yes, okay. Wow. I don't have anything I want to show that. Okay, what's the Big Apple? What is the Big Apple? As reached the center of the clearing, you were simultaneously struck with a profound awe and a terrible stench as you discovered the largest road apple you've ever seen. Can't even imagine how this got here. Was it a giant horse? Was it 200 abnormal-sized horses acting collaboratively? They should have sent a poet. Oh. No, any better or worse? Make me a little tent in it. Oh, whoops. It's quite a bit smaller than it was before. Way smaller than it was before. Almost gone now. That was a very stupid little chime. Oh well. I guess I don't have anywhere. Maybe in the... What was it? Bottom Willow Store. Maybe, yeah. Because I think I could find a new place if I use the disposable binoculars. I don't... There's no binoculars here either. Damn it. Fort unnecessary. Metal vehicles you can't identify move past at unimaginable speeds through the window, though the window is thankfully far from the road they travel. Every 15 seconds or so, a strange metal and glass rectangle, about 6 inches by 3 inches, falls past the view of the window and you hear a man's voice shouting, "Crap!" Snatch the rectangle. When the view through the window is replaced with static. Wow, this is a nice rectangle. It's a cell phone. It's a smartphone. Right, this is the place that was completely like full of incompetent people. Oh well. Well, I think I'm satisfied with this game. Surely I've missed a lot of things, but there is a thing this game. I mean, not this game particularly, but the Kingdom of Loathing series. It's not really a series because there's only one. But oh yeah, before I finish, I have to go check out on the mystery. I don't remember what he was doing. Like a mystery. He deals in mysteries. The Kingdom of Loathing game, and now I guess this as well, suffers from a lot of god dang it, where it's just there are obviously ways to find out stuff, experimentation and testing, like stuff like that. Actually in Kingdom of Loathing that was called spading, which was pretty fun, but it can get frustrating to have to figure out everything, and it's natural to miss out on a bunch of stuff. Oh, a glass sphere, huh? This item goes in your lapel. This thing was probably stolen from Mummy's tomb somewhere. It's probably safe. Totally safe, not even cursed, a little bit cursed. Oh, I can buy beans. Buy infinite beans here. Awesome. Like, there's a lot of, it suffers a lot from god dang it, which is just, you end up looking up a lot of things because it's so hard for any one person to find everything in it. You just have to trust that the things will be, if you didn't find out about them personally, someone will have, and hopefully they will have shared the information. Let's see, according to that gross scroll, you need human ashes, some stardust, and a glass sphere. As dictated by the scroll, you spread the ashes in a human shape in a circle and add stardust and glass sphere while intoning the magical chant. Dance, magic, dance. Put on your rad shoes and jump, magic, jump. Ashes to ashes, funk to funky. Shake it up, move it up, move it up. Changes. Transforming into glamest skeleton you've ever seen. Oh. Oh, that's the coolest skeleton you've ever seen. Fight. The skeleton of Dave B. You can help yourself to his sweet knife. Those other things we've been calling knives, those aren't knives. This is a knife. I understand the reference. That's cool. I don't totally believe that the ashes I had to use on that thing was Dave B, but well, it's already done. Anyway, I think since there's probably too many things I just cannot find out by myself, and I think I've found out a lot of things. I think I will finish this video series here, and I will finish it. I will cap it off by seeing the final cutscene, and yeah, like, it doesn't change anything about the world. I can still keep playing after this, but I think I'm done recording the game. It seems fair, honestly. Let's see what goes on in here. Some folks say endings don't matter, but other folks, they'd like to know how things turn out, the consequences of their actions. Like, with its trains running around again, Frisco thrived. People came from all over to seek their fortunes, but thanks to you, they didn't have to do it while on fire because some cow attacked their wagon. Yay, people walking around in Frisco. There are many types of people, most of them having cowboys, I guess, cowboy hats. Like, I know there are a bunch of things I left unsolved. For example, the craftsman from the hippie camp with the tiny people. I never gave them a way to go over to Dirty Springs, Dirtwater. I at least solved a lot of things though. I did as many things I could think of. The clowns, the aliens, the Roberto storyline, everything like that. I think I did a good job for blind gameplay playthrough, but oh well, I missed out on a bunch of things. Like, the last conversation I had with the clown boss was generally like, I got kicked out of the circus tent and just not allowed to come back anymore, so I never got to really settle that on my own. I ended up sending a skeleton army there, which is okay, but I wish I could have fought Barnaby Bob myself. But it was not meant to be, I guess. Palatial City Hall of solid gold rotunda. Is this it? City Hall. Like, if I didn't give him the gold helmet, probably he would not have become city mayor or whatever. Satisfied with the idea without returning to her old life, opened a free clinic in Frisco, practicing doctor. Frisco's loose moral atmosphere in the opening of a mercury mine and weighs down the peninsula meant she stayed too busy to worry much most days. Most people probably needed medicine to deal with mercury poisoning, I guess. The clinic was so important to Frisco's eventual counterculture movement that a popular song was written about it. You can get rid of anything you want in Alice's clinic. Oh my god. Are those guys like nuts? They just went crazy. After she finished getting the bakery boys up and running, Louise moved to Frisco and opened her own shop specializing in artisanal breads and pies. After some unknown vandal kept breaking in at night and destroying all the pies, she had to switch to breads only business model. Tasty. Thanks to her assistants, Hubert Buppert got the photography bug, or should I say the photography owl. Anyway, he opened an art gallery so the citizens of Frisco would never have to suffer from the amenity of seeing pictures of owl skeletons whenever they wanted. Oh my god, it's all of the owl. There are several other skeletons, man. Come on. The guy just picked his nose. Oh my god. Kurtz left the fort and set up shop in Frisco. His co-am fitness group skyrocketed in popularity. The growth was entirely due to word of mouth, because the first rule was Kurt's Fit. You cannot stop talking about Kurt's Fit. Kurtz till it hurts. Oh, jeez. No Kurt's pain, no Kurt's gain. Oh man, look at that dance. It is beautiful. I guess it's not a dance, it's a workout regimen. The musicians you sent to the Dirtwater formed a band called Wasco and the Pufferfish. They had a few hits, they mostly faded into obscurity, though you'd occasionally hear Wasco in a radio ad years later. Something tells me I didn't get all of the people I could have there. There's a conspicuous empty space to the right here. I must have missed out on someone. This solved all of Birdwood's problems. With the increase of morale and civic resources, they were able to clear the weeds from the road and fix the well and the broken hitching posts. There was even enough left over to give the mayor's office a new coat of paint, refresh the facade on the buttery biscuit, and add a second story to the bunkhouse. They even managed to get that horse into rehab. That poor horse. Bunkhouse. Oh hey, the horse is just chilling now. Yay, horse. Old Olive Garden and Cactus Bill lived happily ever after. A wandering band of goblins found that El Vibrato weather machine you unearthed and formed a cult around it. Due to increased rainfall, both Olive's garden and her marriage were extremely prolific. What? The little cactus girls, boys, and boy, oh my god, that's awful. Chuck continued to run his blood and breakfasts without incident, accident, scandal, or allegation for many years. Fair enough. With your help, Roy Bean's Jelly Bean Museum became the talk of the town. Well, first they had to build a town nearby, but once they did, whoo-wee! Look at that guy, he's so freaking happy. He's even clapping for it. Yay! Look at his little dance. That guy's so excited. Roy Bean's Jelly Bean Museum. Jelly beans, oh yeah! This Dirtwater became, relatively speaking, a thriving metropolis. Thanks for your efforts as a commerce ambassador and all-around helpful stranger. The once sleepy town became a shining oasis in the barrenland. Every man, woman, and child in the town knew her name. They even put up a little plaque with your name on it in your old room at the Jewel. Nice. They're still punching each other in their sleep. This is pretty cool, man. My girl, my people. I have to admit that this is pretty cool. Yay, bunk. Bonk. Is that a hippie in the middle with the headband? It could be. Oh, there's a bear. It looks a lot like Barnaby Bob. Sad looking Barnaby Bob. As for you, after your adventure settled in Frisco and bought a very long, very narrow house. You filled it with souvenirs of your exploits and started an antique hat rack collection. When you left home, you told Rufus you wanted to help people. Over the course of your adventure, you helped 67 people. You weren't whistling Dixie when you declared your intentions. If you had been Catholic, they definitely would have sent you if you had asked, but you wouldn't have asked because you wouldn't want to be in any trouble. Guns. Oh, I don't have that many hats. Even though I have a bunch of this. Oh, I at least have that one. That one's important. Oh yeah, I have a toilet I can flush forever. What the heck is up with that pile of bones? In 1906, all of the remaining cows in the west were simultaneously activated by some kind of signal from hell. They thundered east, forming a gigantic single-minded herd, led by the infernal sadist Duke Bovicus. The cow army thundered east. The cow army thundered east toward Dirtwater. Oh no. Oh no. The herd did some damage to Dirtwater, but the town managed to mount a pretty good defense, in part due to your fortifying assistance. The cow army seemed to run out of steam after that. Maybe they went back to hell. Thanks to your cleverness, the world is not destroyed 420 years later. On the contrary, it remains undestroyed for millennia. Future generations don't know that they should thank you, but they definitely should. Yay, I contained Roberto! Oh, I'm glad I did that now. I wouldn't want the world to be destroyed. That sucks. Thank you for playing. West of Loathing. Zach Johnson, Victor Thompson, Riff Connor, Wes Cleveland, Ryan Ike, Chris Moyer, and Kevin Simmons. They're all amazing people. Extra special thanks. Stan, Bob, Emily Morganti, Mr. Lieutenant Time Bonkers is still great. Chelsea Greenwoods, Whistling. Man, this is awesome. All the folks at Indie Mega Booth. All our families and friends that we've missed so very much this past few years. Beta testers. The end. If you enjoyed West of Loathing, you might also enjoy a free browser-based game, The Kingdom of Loathing, on the internet at www.kingdomofloathing.com. Now playing the final cutscene. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. This has been a very fun video series, and I hope everyone enjoyed, even though I had some technical issues sometimes. I guess I was worried about being too noisy, and that bit me in the ass, I guess. Well, anyway, good night. Bye. Thanks.